Grade 5 English Lesson number 2. Students, open your grammar book, page number 6. Present perfect continuous. Use the present perfect continuous to talk about an action that started in the past and is continuing now. We often use it with for or since. Why do we use present perfect continuous? We use this tense to talk about an action that started in the past and is not still completed. Those actions which started in the past and they are still continued. We use present perfect continuous tense to talk about those actions. And we use for or since with these with this tense. For example, I have been working here for 20 years. I have been working. We use have been and we use ing form of verb in present perfect continuous tense. And we use for or since as well. So this action of working started 20 years ago and this action is still not completed. Also, you can understand it like this. Past action started in the past. Present action is continuing now. So such actions which started in the past and they are continued now, those actions, for those actions, we use present perfect continuous. Now, how do we make present perfect continuous? We make affirmative or positive sentences for present perfect continuous. We write has or have plus been plus ing form of verb. For example, I have been working here till since morning. And how do we make negative sentences for present perfect continuous? We use hasn't or haven't. Hasn't is short form of has not and haven't is short form of have not. Hasn't and haven't, and we use been and then ing form of verb. I haven't been watching movie since morning. And how do we make questions? By using present perfect continuous. We use have or has in the start and then we write subject plus been and then ing form of verb and at the end we put a question mark. For example, have you been doing your work for 2 hours? Now students, let us talk about the short form of have and has. When we use the present perfect continuous in speaking, we often use the short form. The short form of have is this, and the short form of has is this. I have been working. I've been working. Mr. Abbott has been feeding the animals. Mr. Abbott's been feeding the animals. So students, when you are speaking, you can use the short forms of these words. Now read this text and find out the present perfect continuous sentences in them. E. Martha has written an email to her friend about the work she has been doing in the zoo. Read the email, underline the 7 examples of the present perfect continuous. Hi Laura, how are you? I'm great. I've been working for the past year as an intern at our local zoo. It's fantastic. I been doing lots of interesting things. I have been working with lots of different animals in Pets Corner. My favorites are the meerkats. I have been feeding them, and I am part of a group of interns. We have been preparing handouts for children who come to the zoo on a school trip. It's been good fun. What have you been doing this summer? Have you been working? I'll write again soon and send some photos. Bye for now, Martha. Students, in this text, read this text again and find out present perfect continuous tense. F. Write the sentences in the present perfect continuous. 1. They dash do jobs on the weekend. We use have been or has been, and then we use ing form of verb for present perfect continuous. So write, they have been doing jobs on the weekend. 2. They have been feeding the animals. He has been speaking to children. We have not been working with schools. We have been protecting the animals. These children has been helping us. G. Make the sentences negative. 1. Yes, I have seen the animals in the wild. And the negative sentence is no, I have not seen the animals in the wild. 2. Yes, they have been to Australia. And the negative sentence is no, they have not been to Australia. 3. Yes, he has been telling visitors about the new animal. Write the negative sentence for this here. 4. Yes, she has been designing the new website. Students, write the negative sentence for this sentence here. This is all for today's lesson. Revise present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense, and we will compare both tenses in our next class. Till then, this is all for today's lesson. Take care. We'll see you in our next class. Allah Hafiz.